terrifying was the might of the heavenly might that Wang Lin was resisting. It did not merely press his body effortlessly deep into the earth. Even the imperial capital of the heavenly monster county was crushed into ashes in an instant. Wang Lin stood upon the enormous square that was shattering piece by piece. He lifted his head to gaze at the sky. His unwavering eyes showed not the slightest change. The second punishment of the heavenly tribulation descended. This time, the heavenly tribulation manifested in the form of heavenly might. High above, the massive crimson clouds suddenly sank by 1 inch. Yet just that single inch caused the entire square around Wang Lin to explode. His body felt as though thousands of jin of weight were pressing upon him. Immediately after, the heavenly might surged again. The crimson clouds sank another inch. This time, every palace around the square collapsed into fine powder. Wang Lin lifted his head and said softly, "I will not submit." The crimson clouds continued to descend. 1 inch, another inch, yet another inch. 3 inches fell continuously. The earth and every structure within the imperial palace shattered instantly. Throughout the heavenly monster county, aside from the sacred war monster drum, everything beneath this heavenly might turned to ashes. At the moment, the imperial capital became ruins. Furious auras burst from underground. Elder Jia, damn heavenly tribulation. You bastards destroyed the imperial capital of my heavenly monster county. Elder Yi, damn it all. That kid deserves to die. But this heavenly tribulation deserves death even more. Their enraged roars echoed upward as 5 massive waves of qi erupted. From within them, 5 white-haired old men shot into the sky. The crimson clouds churned violently and descended another 3 inches. As the earth collapsed, Wang Lin's legs were driven deep into the ground. He struggled upward, staring at the sky silent. Under this heavenly might, the 5 old men, not only felt no discomfort, they actually roared with laughter. Elder Bing feels great. No wonder the ancestor said this. Heavenly might may be dog shit, but when it crushes you, it feels so damn good, it makes you want to swear. The heavenly might grew furious. The crimson clouds suddenly descended 8 inches. The entire capital was crushed brutally. The 5 old men were instantly slapped flat into the earth by an invisible hand. At the center of the heavenly might, only half of Wang Lin's upper body remained exposed. The 5 old men immediately crawled back up and began cursing at the sky again. The heavenly might roared. The crimson clouds pressed downward once more, this time by an entire zhang. The entire heavenly demon city turned to ashes instantly. Wang Lin was completely buried underground, unable to perceive anything outside. At the bottom of the crater, his entire body had lost all sensation. At that moment, a voice echoed within his mind. Cultivators of this world, whenever Annihilated Cultivator appears, they try every method to escape the punishment of the heavenly Dao. The heavenly Dao does not fear those who flee, for once their hearts hold the thought of hiding, they are no longer defiant. What the heavenly Dao truly fears are those beings who choose not to escape, but to confront it head-on. For such beings, the heavenly Dao erases them. You are not the first, nor will you be the last. Countless years ago, when the universe first formed, there existed a race born alongside the heavenly Dao. They called themselves the Ancients. Heavenly tribulation could not destroy them. Heavenly might could not make them bow. They became the first defiant beings in existence. Over endless ages, the ancient race split apart. Those with boundless strength became the ancient gods. Those of slaughter and carnage became the ancient devils. Those with divine abilities capable of erasing the Tao became the ancient monsters. They were the second generation of defiant beings. Hearing this deep echoing voice, Wang Lin asked, "Are you an ancient monster?" "I am an ancient monster, but I am incomplete. I can restore your body, help you survive this heavenly tribulation, and grant you the power to dominate the heavenly monster county. But in return, you must do something for me. Retrieve the sacred artifacts of the 8 remaining counties." Wang Lin remained silent for a long moment, then spoke calmly. "Restore my body. Give me the strength to resist the heavenly tribulation." The ancient monster laughed. "As you wish." In an instant, while Wang Lin was buried deep beneath the earth, his physical body was enveloped by an immense power and began to recover at a speed visible to the naked eye. On the surface, the 5 old men who had just crawled out from the crater were about to resume shouting curses when they suddenly froze. Their eyes simultaneously locked onto the pit where Wang Lin was. That aura? Is that the ancestor? Wang Lin's restored body rose from the depths. An unimaginable monstrous force burst outward from him. In that moment, behind him condensed an illusory figure towering 100 zhang. The figure had 2 sharp horns on its head and emitted a chilling, sinister aura. At this moment, the illusory shadow kept its eyes closed, just like Wang Lin. The 5 old men widened their eyes in shock. Their expressions turned solemn and reverent as they looked at the shadow behind Wang Lin. It really is the ancestor. Could this person be the one the ancestor has been seeking for so long? At that moment, the crimson clouds overhead suddenly descended in a frenzy. This time not inch by inch, but 1 zhang 2, zhang 3 zhang. 10 zhang fell at once. A massive basin was instantly formed where the heavenly monster city once stood. Suspended in midair, Wang Lin did not move, even as the heavenly might descended repeatedly. And in that very instant, both Wang Lin and the ancient monster's illusory form behind him snapped open their eyes. His right hand slowly rose and pressed toward the crimson clouds above. Erase the Tao. The 2 words were softly spoken yet at that moment. A sky-filling demonic aura erupted from both Wang Lin and the ancient monster. Their figures shot upward simultaneously, delivering a single palm strike directly into the descending crimson clouds. The crimson clouds collapsed instantly and dissipated without a trace. The sky returned to normal. 3 months from now, come to the dragon pool to meet me. The ancient monster's vast and majestic voice echoed throughout the heavens. Then its figure vanished. Wang Lin took a single step forward and disappeared as well. At this moment, the 5 old men crawled out from the ruins again, shouting wildly, "Damn heavenly tribulation! Yundun, you brat, get out here!" A streak of light rushed over from the distance at incredible speed. It was the young man who had drunk through the night with Wang Lin atop the painting board. He hurriedly bowed. "Grandson Yundun greets the 5 ancestors. You little bastard, the heavenly monster city is gone just like that. You have 3 months restore this place to its original state for us. If not, we'll throw you into the dragon pool. 200 years, 500 years, 1,000 years. Lock him inside forever." The young man trembled, smiling bitterly as he bowed. 5 ancestors, rest assured, within 3 months, this junior will restore the ancient monster city completely. And one more thing, go find the person chosen by the ancestor. 3 months from now, bring him to the dragon pool. Elsewhere. When Wang Lin appeared again, he found himself inside the mysterious cave abode. After the heavenly tribulation, he immediately sensed that his Tao intent had reached complete perfection. Without a doubt, this cave abode was the most suitable place for him to break through to the ascendant realm. He walked toward the pavilion where he had once found the wine gourd. He patted his storage bag and retrieved a fingernail-sized crimson kingstone. Grasping it in his right hand, he swallowed it in one gulp. This kingstone was the ascendant essence crystal that Zhou Yi had gifted him years ago. It was known that within the primordial spirit of an ascendant cultivator, a single ascendant essence crystal would naturally form. This crystal served the same purpose for the primordial spirit as the heart did for the physical body. And Zhou Yi's ascendant essence crystal was Wang Lin's second heart,